week 4 of the 2012 Baltimore Ravens. Looking for it. Sounds like correct. Of the 2012 Baltimore. And does that sound better? And does that sound better? And does that sound better? Baltimore travels to Kansas City in the 2012 replay. Baltimore travels to Kansas City. Let's get to the field here and get this game started. Replay. And we'll have Kansas City going to receive the first half started. Replay. Get this game started, folks. And the kickoff from the Ravens. And that's going to be a 24. And the kick is 38. Something crazy happening already. 38. No, that's just going to be 73 yards. And we'll just do a touchback here. Touchback. Alrighty. And Kansas City will start off at their own 20-yard line. And for the first few plays, it'll have to be a starter getting the ball here. So they're going to do an inside run to Charles. That's what they're going to do here. 45. It's an 18. And a 22 is CG. CG on an inside run of an 18. And that's 2 yards for Charles. And they're going to go short to Dwayne Bowe. Short to Bowe. Here on 2nd and 8. And that's going to be against a, he's an A. That'll be a CD. CD against an A. And that'll be a 21. CD 21, and that's incomplete. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. And we'll do a medium pass now. Is that screwing up the sound already? I hope that sound ain't already messed up again. Already? No, it sounds good. I hope that sound ain't alrighty. So, a medium pass here, trying to get the first down. 63. That'll be a 14. And that's going to be to Bowe again. He's an A. And a 62. A BS. That'll make it an AS. AS of 33. AS of 33. And that's going to be 40. An F42. A fumble already? God darn. F42. F42. That's a 35 on a 42. That's 4 yards, and D10 gets it. So he completes it for 4 yards and a fumble. I want to keep track of these fumbles. I thought we had a lot in week 4. Let's see. If we start having a lot, I'm going to have to modify this some. So it's a 4 yards. And I said 35. Who recovered it? D10. And who's D10? D10 is Pollard recovered it. Fumble. Pollard recovered it. See if Pollard can advance a fumble here. No, he can't advance a fumble. So it goes 0 yards. And it'll be first down for Baltimore, already in scoring position. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alrighty. And then we're just going to do an inside run to Rice here. Well, you know what? Let's go for the jugular here. We're on the 26. Let's do a medium pass. We're going to do a medium pass here. Anquan Bolden. Medium pass to Bolden. 24 and a 56. 56 is an AS. AS on a 16. AS 16, that's incomplete. Incomplete. Now we'll do an outside run to Rice. Outside run to Rice. And that's going to be a 15 against an AG. 15 AG. And that'll be 8 yards for Rice. Inside run for 8 yards. And we're going to do a short pass. Short pass. Again, it has to be a starter here. But short pass of 23. Who's that? Is that Smith? It's going to go to Smith. Smith is an A. 63. That'll be an AG. It'll stay an AG. A 12 AG. 12 AG. And that is good for 9 yards and a first down. Smith. As Dave Gardner joins us. Yeah, like I say, the first 3 games I didn't think there was, but I thought there was a lot of fumbles in game 4. So I'm going to keep a track of the fumbles here, and if I might do the modifier like Jerry and you do and do a 50-50, but we're going to see. Like I say, the first 3 games I didn't think was bad, but last game, and here we are already with a few plays and a fumble. So now we got first and goal from the 9, and we'll do another short pass here on first and goal from the 9. And that's going to be a 24, that's going to be a 16, and it's going to Antoine. And a 24 is an AS. 24 AS. And that's going to be almost intercepted. That's incomplete. Incomplete. Flacco almost threw an interception there. So now we'll give the ball to Rice on an outside run here. Outside run to Rice. And that'll be a 43. That'll be a 14. 14 against an AG. 14 AG is no yards. They stuff Rice at the line. So we'll do a short pass here. Try to get in the end zone and cash in on this great field position. Short pass here. Short pass. And it's got to be a starter, so we'll say it's going to Pitta. It's going to Pitta. He's a C. Uh-oh, this is going to be complete. A 61 is a BS. It'll stay a BS. And BS on a short pass of a 3. 3 BS. And that's good for 7 yards. So we're stopped at the 2. Doesn't get in. Ain't that a damn shame? 7 yards. Make sure, yep. 7 yards, he stopped at the 2. Pitt has stopped at the 2. We're going to kick the field goal, get points on the board here. We're the visiting team. We want points. We want to get the first points of the game. 53, and that's going to be 17. 17. 17, and that's good. And the Ravens take a 3-0 lead here. I didn't know you could do all players. This will make it a lot easier now. Yeah, we'll do it that way, all players. Okay, did not notice that. Did not notice all players on there. So that'll work a lot better. And now the kickoff. Won't have to keep looking around for players. All players. Here's the kickoff by Tucker. 23. And that'll be a 32. And a 32 is a rare play on the kickoff. Yep. Rare play 9. Rare play 9 on the kickoff. Rare play 9. That'll be a 5 on a rare play 9. Low kick carries off 04 for the D11 who recovers at the spot ball was kicked. Okay, so now we gotta use who here on the kickoff. What do they classify offense? Defense kicks, offense receives. Oh my gosh. A low kick off of, so the defense kicks it. So and the Ravens are going to get the ball. So 04, it bounces off of him. He fumbles. This is crazy. This is crazy. So we got a kick. Let's see here. 04. I'm going to say it's Wiley. Distance goes 0. There's a fumble. Baltimore recovers. No. And he's going to recover it. What did it say? D11. D11. We'll say Reed recovers. Reed wouldn't be out there. Well, it's going to have to be Reed. Okay. Crazy. Distance 0. No return. Fumble. So the Ravens got the ball on their own 35. This is nuts. This game has gotten crazy and we're just starting. Just starting. Alrighty. And we'll do an inside run here. And that's going to be a 24. And that's going to be Rice with the ball. Another 24. And a 46. AS 24. And that's 2-yard gain by Rice. And we'll do a short pass here. And now we'll open it up. Oh, see, you're going to have to do that every time. So we won't. The only time I'll do that is if it's somebody that's not in the game. Okay. So now we're doing a short pass. Doesn't keep all players up. Short pass. That's going to be complete. That's a 5 and a 31. Who's that going to? 31 is going to Smith. He's an A. A 61 is a BS, and that'll be an AS. On a 5. AS 5. And that'll be 14 yards and out of bounds to Smith. Alrighty, another short pass here. Another short pass from Flacco. That's going to be a 9. That's 41. Who's that? That's going to Pitta. He's a C. And an AS, so we'll make it a BS. BS 9. BS 9. And that's good for 7 yards to Pitta. And we'll do an outside run. And that'll be a 56. That's going to be Pierce, I believe. Right? Yep, Pierce. Pierce will get the ball. Pierce with the ball. 32 is a 26. 26 against a AD. 26 AD. 26 AD, 0 yards for Pierce. So now it is 3rd and 3, and we're going to go inside, and we're going to call it Rice. Inside to Rice. 45. Rice is back in the game. 45 against a 23. That'll be an AD. AD of 22. 22 AD, that's 5 yards and a first down for Rice. And we'll go back to the air. Short pass. Short pass here. We're now at the 37 of Kansas City. 34. That's not going to be good. 41. Who's it going to? It's going to Pitta. He's a C. And that'll make out a BS. BS 30 what? 35. A BS 35. That's 4 yards and a TH. 4 yards and a penalty. A TH. A 66 on a TH is a 24. Roughing the kicker. That can't be. Wrong one. 20. Pass interference. We'll take the pass interference. That was for 4 yards. Pass to Pitta. It's complete. For 4 yards, but we'll take the penalty. Penalty will be pass interference. And it's 4 yards. It'll be 15 seconds off the clock. And it is 1st and 10 from the 33. We'll do another short pass here. 62. That'll be an 18, a 24. 24 is to Smith. Smith's an A. An AS on a, we'll say 18. AS 18. And that's barely incomplete. Incomplete pass to Smith. And we'll do a inside run here. Inside run. It'll be a CS. CS. And a 52 will be Pierce. Right? 52 is Pierce. Yep. 52 is Pierce. And that'll be a 32 on a CS. 32 on a CS. And that's 3 yards for Pierce. Okay, we'll do a short pass now on 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. 36. That'll be a 16. That'll be to Antoine. Nope, 21. Yeah, that's to Antoine Bolden. He's an A. And that'll be an AD. 20. 16. 16 right at the 30. So we need to change this. Right at the 30. 16 on an AS, right? On an AD. And that's in. Nope, that's 2 yards, but not enough for the first down. And again, they're going to have to settle for a field goal, just like in the game. This was a 9-3 ball game, or 9-6 game. 2 yards. Couldn't get the first down. So they'll have to settle for a field goal here from the 28. And the 26 is a 37. And that is good. And it's 6-0 Ravens. Ravens unable to get into the end zone here. Now the kickoff. 15 is a 1. And that'll be 74. They'll just do a touchback. Kansas City will get the ball at the 20. Alrighty. And they'll do an outside run to Charles. Well, to whoever, an outside run. And a 61 might not be Charles. 61 is going to be Hills. Hills gets the ball. Hills gets it on a 41. That'll be 25, no gain. No gain on the play. Is no gain for Hill. Where's Hill at? There's Peyton. Hillis, no gain on the play. And they'll do a short pass now on 2nd and 10. Matt back. That'll be a 23. That'll be to Bess. And Bess is an A. 33. That'll be a CD, make it a BD. BD 23. BD 23. And that's going to be intercepted. Jeez, you Pete's. Yep, a BD intercepted 59. This is crazy. Crazy. 59. 20, a 32. A 32 on a 59. And 0 yards. Batted up in the air. And McPherson comes down with it. Well, no, we'll do the interception thing. I've had that now. So that'll be a 64. On the interception, it's going to be Ellerby. We'll get it. So it's going to be a pass. All players. Pass. It's a pass to Bess. Remember right? Wasn't it? Yeah. He's not in here. What the heck? Go to rosters. Wide receivers. What the world? Let's see here. What's going on here? Alrighty. Gonna be a pass. Intercept it. Go 0 yards. And he's going to try to return this. See how far he goes on a return. On the return, a 14 is a 34 on the return. That's probably going to be a penalty. Of course it'll be a penalty. 34. Chance of a fumble. F. Seven. 76. That's what it says. Where's F76? I don't see no F76 anywhere. Lab's gonna get it. And then Lab, it's Pollard. So Baltimore recovers. Pollard comes up with it. What crazy. See where you are. So, again, Baltimore with great field position. Great field position. Can they cash in? We'll do an inside run here. Inside run. They've only gotten 6 points with all this good field position. Here we go. And that'll be a 63. That'll be Pierce again. Pierce again. On a AG. And we're on to 25. AG. AG. 66. AG. And that's 4 yards of TE. This is a sloppy game, folks. TE. 54 on a TE is a 4. False start on the offense. False start. Play never even happened. Seconds. Alrighty, here we go. We'll still do an inside run. Now we're at the 30. And it's going to be Rice with the ball. He's going to do something good here. 15. 15 against a AG. 15 AG. And that'll be 8 yards for Rice. Gets most of it back. Gets all of the penalty back. And we'll do a short pass here. 2nd and 7. 23. That'll be a 32. 51. That'll be to Thomas. Nope. That'll be to Rice. Rice is an A. Rice is an A. A BD. That'll be an AD. AD 32. AD 32. And of course, that's going to be a rare play. Rare play. Right? 32, yep. It's going to be a rare play. 6. Rare play 6. And an 8 on a 6. Intended receiver makes catch and heads for goal. Is stripped of the ball 4-yard line and bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's going to be a pass. Rice has it. It's complete. We'll go down to the 4-yard line. So 18 yards. 18 yards. Kansas City recovers. And well, nobody recovers. It goes out of bounds. They get the ball at the 20, and I bet you this ain't going to let that happen. Bet you this ain't going to let this happen. So we're going to say, instead of 18 yards, we're going to say 2 yards. Just so they can get it where it's supposed to. 2 yards. So I'm not fooling with all this. And Houston can recover for 0 yards. Okay. That's how we'll do it. And the Ravens are stomped. So it's 1st and 10 from the 20 for Kansas City. do a short pass here. Short pass. That'll be a 12. That'll be a 27. 25 is 2. Bowen for a, he is an A, and that'll be a CD. CD of 27. CD 27. And he's going to take off and run against a CD. Cassel runs 24. There's a 21 against a CD. 21 CD, no yards for Cassel. So it is 2nd and 10. And he'll do another short pass. Another short pass. 21 again. That's a 16. 23. That'll be to Bowen. And he's an A. And that'll be a CD. That'll be a BD. 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 On a 16, right? Yep, 16 BD. And that is incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. So now it's 3rd and 10. Another short pass. 62. Be a 33. That's not going to be good. 33 against a 52. That's a CS. CS. Make it a BS. 32 BS. And that's a rare play 7. Damn. This is nuts. Rare play 7. Rare play 7. A 35 and a 7. No, it's not 35. It's an 8 and a 7. Illegal shift by offense before snap, pass incomplete. Defensive roughness player, disregard offensive foul, and force 15 yards against the defense. Damn. So it's 15 yards and an automatic first down. That's not what Baltimore wanted. 15 and an automatic first down. 15 seconds off the clock. And that helps out Kansas City. Out to their own 35 now. And they'll do an outside run. Do an outside run here. First and 10. That'll be a 56. A 51. That will be Hillis again. So 56 is a 24. 24 against a 23. 23 is a CD. CD outside run on a, what did I say? On a 24. 24 CD. That's 1 yard. 1 yard for Hillis. God darn it. It keeps us moving around. 1 yard. We'll do an inside run. Outside run this time. We'll do an outside run. And 45 will be Charles. 35 CS. CS on a 43. 43 is a 32. 32. Want to see another rare play. Another rare play. This is getting crazy. This is getting completely crazy. Rare play. And a 1 on a rare play. Pitch out, grabbed in midair, 2 yards behind line of scrimmage by D7, who runs for a touchdown. Flag on the play before change of possession. See penalty, TE. TE penalty. And a 53 on a TE. 53 is an 18. Offsides defense. Forget all that. It's just a 5-yard penalty. 5-yard penalty on the defense for offsides. Let's guess that's how he got back here to get the pitch. So now they're going to do a medium pass. We'll do a medium pass on 1st and 5. Try to get the ball down the field. Medium pass by Kansas City. That's going to be a 36. That is going to be the Dwayne. He's an A and a 56. 56 is a BS. That'll be an AS. AS on a 14. 14 AS is it. Incomplete. Incomplete. And we'll do an inside run here. Inside run. 56. It's going to be Hillis again. Hillis gets the ball. 24 is a 22. 22 against a 26. It'll be a BS. BS. Outside. On a 22, right? 22 BS. And that's no gain. No gain for Hillis. Okay, 3rd and 5. We'll do a short pass here. Short pass. And that'll be to Hillis. He's a C. That'll stay a CS. CS. CS on a 23. CS 23. And of course, that's going to be intercepted. That'll be a 59. Interception. We had that before. 59. 34 on a 59 is 15 yards. See who gets the interception. 31 on the interception is Pollard gets the interception. Pollard with the interception. And let's see how far he returns it. 26. Pollard is a 26. 26 is a 26. 26 on a 26 is 1 yard. Another turnover. Baltimore with the ball at their own 46 and a 6-0 ball game. What a sloppy game. That's probably what it was in real life with this low scoring. All right, we'll do an inside run here. Inside run. That'll be Rice. Rice. Oh, that's going to be a good gain. 15. 15 against AG. 15 against an AG. It's still 14 yards for Rice. Alrighty, we'll do a short pass here. Short pass will be to Antoine Bolden. Antoine, he's an A. An A. 12 against a AD. 12 against an AD. 12 against an AD is 6 yards. And a first down. All right, another short pass here on 2nd and 4. And that's going to be to Antoine Bolden again. And that's going to be a 3. A 3 against a AS. AS 3. That is a first down plus 7. 17 yards. No, 4. 11 yards. 11 yards. Now it'll take us inside the 30. And we'll do an outside run here. And that's going to be a 51. That'll be Pierce. 42 for Pierce. Pierce, a 17. 17 against a BS. 17 against a BS. BS, that's 7 yards. 7 yards, and the first quarter's almost over. Yards. 7 yards. 2nd and 3. A short pass. Short pass. Now we're inside the 30. On a short pass. That'll be a 65. Who's that going to? That's going to Pierce. Pierce with it. 41. It's a 22. Pierce is a C. A 33. AD will make out a BD. BD 22. 22 BD. And that's intercepted. Yep. 57. W57. That's intercepted. FLACCO throws an interception. 52. 52 and what was it? 41 and 22. 57. 52 and a 57. 19 yards. So it's in 3 yards in the end zone. It's 3 yards in the end zone. So it goes 19 yards in the end zone. And he's going to intercept it. 23. 23 is Rutt. He's going to intercept it. Where's he at? I don't. You're telling me he's not on here. Oh, gosh. Defensive backs. Oh, come on. He's out. I thought I changed all that. God damn it. Thought I went in and made him active. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I thought I changed all that. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'll be damned. Let's see if I can go out of here once. Yes. Change this. Defensive backs. Clear injury. Yes. Go back. Resume game. And let's see. Now let's see if he's in the game. Still says him out. Even after doing that. Son of a bitch. I thought I changed that. We'll give it the flowers. I'm telling you. That pisses me off. I thought I took care of all that stuff. Flowers. Does Flowers want to return this? Let's see. Yeah, he's going to return it. What the hell? 3 yards deep. The end zone of 46 is a 24. 24. And a 24. That's a touchdown. That's a stinking touchdown. That's going to be 103-yard touchdown interception return for a touchdown. 103 yards. Crazy, folks. This is a crazy game. And Kansas City's going to take the lead 7-0. 7-6. Ain't that crazy? Just like that, they got the lead. A touchdown. A pick six. 20. 25 is a 17 on the extra point. And it's good. And it's 7-0 Kansas City. What's wrong here? What's wrong? Extra point is get rid of the interception. What the? Oh, man. Well, I want to kick the extra point. It's not letting me. Because the interception shit's still up here. Oh, my. Well, we're going to exit the game. Have to go back. This is pissing me off. Okay. Alrighty, let's see where it left off at. Had a pick six. Okay, we'll do the pick six again. Pass. Extra point. And it's still not letting me do the damn extra point. Oh, come on, man. It's fucking locked up. This is annoying as shit. I'll be damned. I know. You're not going to let me do nothing. There it goes. Ah. Yeah, no time off. Okay, finally. Sure. And now the kickoff. The kickoff was a... Getting frustrated. That's going to be a hell of a kickoff. 66-37. 75 and out in the end zone. They'll do a touchback. Baltimore will start on their own. 20-30 seconds to go in the quarter. And we'll do an outside run. That'll be to Rice. Rice on a 29. 29. And a 56. AS. AS on an outside run. AS 29, right? 29 AS. And he's going to lose 6 yards. Game is turned. So Rice loses 6. Okay, short pass here. Okay, here we go. Short pass. That'll be to Antoine Bolden. That'll be a 12 AS. 12 AS. 12 AS, and we're now in the second quarter. 12 AS is 5 yards. And we'll do a medium pass, I guess, now on 3rd and 11. Medium pass. And that'll again be to Antoine Bolden. He's an A, 35, be an AS 36. AS 36. That's a touchdown, but you got a TH. Touchdown. That'll be a touchdown if it ain't against the offense. A 55 on a TH. 55-26. Roughing the passer. They'll decline that, and that's a touchdown, folks. Antoine Bolden. Complete for 81 yards and a touchdown. And just like that, the Ravens answer crazy. This game is nuts. And the extra point, 62, is a 3. 3 on the extra point is good. And the Ravens take the lead. And it is now 13-7. Back up by 6. And now, yes. Now the kickoff. And now the kickoff by Tucker. And that'll be a 36 on the kickoff. And that's going to be 50 yards. And a TL, 50 yards. TL, and that's OL. So Wiley's going to return it. It'll be 50 yards. And what is it? A TL on a penalty. 64. Where's Wiley at? Wiley on a 64. 64 is an 11. 11 on the return. 11 on the kickoff return. It's 22 yards. And it's a TL, right? Isn't that what I said? TL? Yep, a TL. Penalty is a TL. TL. A 65 on a TL is a 35. Kick out of bounds. The receiving team ball on their own 35. So kick out of bounds. Kick out of bounds. All that for nothing. Kick out of bounds. And they'll start at their own 35. Own 40. They'll start at their own 40. Down by 6. And they'll run inside here. Try to get the running game going. That's going to be a 35. That'll be Charles. And that was a 33 until I hit it. 33 against a BG. And that's a K column. K column. 26. 16 on a BG. 16 BG. Only 7 yards after getting the K column. They'll keep it on the ground here. See if they found a hole in that defense. That'll be Charles. That'll be a BS. BS. And a 35 on a BS. 35 BS. And that's going to be a fumble. 35. Nope, it's going to be a TE. 4 yards and a TE. And a 63 on a TE is a 3. Encroachment by the defense. 5-yard penalty on the defense. So it is now 1st and 10. And again, they'll run it, this time inside. 61, 53, who's that? 53 is going to be Hillis. Hillis on a 61. 46, BS. BS 20. BS 20. 2 yards. 2 yards for Hillis. That'll be 2nd and 8. They'll do a short pass here. Short pass. And that'll be a 64. Who's that to? Terrence. A short pass. 25. And he is a C. 25. That's going to be a 9. A 9 and a 43. CG. 9 CG. 9 CG. 9 yards. That'll be a 1st down. To Cooper. You're going to tell me he's not in the game either. There he is. So, 9 yards. 1st down. They'll go back to the running game inside. Inside run. 52. Again, it'll be Hillis. 21. That'll be a BS. BS of a 24. 24 inside. BS. BS. And that'll be 3 yards. Do an outside run this time. Outside run. And that'll be to Charles. Charles. 36. That'll be a 20. 20 against a CD. 20 against a CD. And that'll be 2 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 5. They'll do a short pass here. And that's going to be to 23. I think that's going to be to Bowen. And 23. Yep, that's going to be Bowen. 62. 62 is a BS, making an AS. An AS 3. AS 3. That's going to be a nice pickup. AS 3. First down and 7 more to it. So 12 yards. 12 yards. Okay. Now we're inside the 30. They're going to stay in the air. As they get greedy here now, they'll just do a short pass. I was thinking about going medium. So that's going to be to... That's going to be to 24. That is going to be to... That's going to be to Charles. Charles on 14. 14 is a 35. 35. Charles is a B. So it'll stay a CG. CD. CD. 35, isn't that what I said? 35. CG. And that's 3 yards and a TH. TH. 53 on a TH. And that's going to be 30. Twisting face mask. 15 yards on the defense. 15 yards on the defense. And an automatic first down. So now it's on the 10. And they're going to do a short pass here. Short pass. 1st and goal from the 10. Short pass. That'll be a 32. That'll be to Tom. He's a B. He's a B. B. 26. That'll be a BS. It'll stay a BS. And a 33. 33 on a BS. That's not going to be good. 33. 33 BS. And that's a fumble. F34. 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 That'll be a 15 on a 34. Minus 4 yards. He gets sacked, but the offense does recover. Pass. Gets sacked. He fumbles. Minus 4. 05 picks it up. The guard. Kansas City recovers. No gain. And who gets the sack? 55. 55. So I'm going to have to click this. It's probably going to make us do everything over. Nope. Who did I say gets it? 55. No, yep, that's who I want. Okay. So it is now 2nd and goal from the 14. We'll do another short pass. Change this though, because now we're outside the 10-yard line. A short pass. So it's going to be a 56. It's going to be a 21. It's going to be to Dwayne. 21 against a AS. 21. AS is incomplete. And now it's 3rd and goal from the 14. And they're going to do a medium pass. Medium pass. 56. Who's that going to be? 56 is wrong team. 56 is Sean. Sean is a C. 51 is a 9. 9 against a CG. 9 against a CG. 9. CG is 7 yards. They'll have to settle for the field goal. Have to settle for the field goal. Couldn't quite get it, even going medium. Nice job by the Ravens defense. Just to make it a 3-point game. 31. 31 is a 37, and that should be good. 1-7. Yep. And the kick is good. And it is now a 13-10 ball game. And now 8:45 to go. Kick off here. 55. That's going to be a 25 for the kickoff. 25 is a touchback. Ravens will start on their own 20. Flacco is going to go medium pass here. He's going to do a medium pass. Flacco is. See if he can catch Kansas City sleeping here. And that's going to be to Antoine Bolden. And a 64 is a 9. A 9 against an AG. 9 against an AG. And that's going to be 13 yards and out of bounds. Alrighty, we'll go back to the running game. Go inside. Rice inside. 62 is an AS. 16 AS. 16 AS. That's an 11-yard gain for Rice. That'll be a first down. Okay. Let's see here. What is... All right. And we'll do a short pass this time. Short pass. 22. That'll be the Smith. Is that still Antoine Bolden? That's Antoine Bolden. After only throwing one pass to him in the last game, he's making up for it. He must have had a talk with Flacco. That's going to be 22. It's going to be a short pass. 54. Oh, that's a 36. 36 against an AD. 36 AD. 36 AD is 15 yards and a TH. This has been a sloppy game. TH. 36 on a TH. 18. Offsides defense. What was it? 36. I'm going to decline the penalty because that was 32 AD. That was 15 yards. We'll decline penalty. It's going to be 15 yards. Antoine Bolden. Alrighty, we'll go back to the ground game here. Inside run. 45. And another 45. And that's going to be Vontae Leach with his first carry of the game. Inside run of a 45. That was a 54. Sorry, a 54. It's going to be Pierce. Pierce, rather, not Leach. Pierce. 45. 22 against an AS. 22 against an AS. And that is 1 yard for Pierce. We'll go back to the air. A short pass. Short pass. That's going to be a 61. Who's that to? 61 is Ed Dickens. First time he's been thrown to. He's a C. 35. 35 against a BG. 35 BG. 35 BG is 7 yards and a TH. And a TH. What did I say? 7 yards? 7 yards. Nope. 5 yards. 5 yards. 5 yards. 13. 6. Holding on to defense. We'll take that because that's a automatic first down. $5 yards plus a first down. Take that. And we'll do an outside run now. We're still, you know what? Let's do a medium pass here. Medium pass. And that's going to be to 25. And that's going to be to Smith. He's an A. Smith is an A. 55. That's going to be good. That's 6. A against a AG. 6 AG. This is going to be big. 6 AG. 23 yards and he's out of bounds. 23 yards to Smith and he's out of bounds. Down to the 12. We'll do an inside run here. Down to the 12. Inside run. Inside run. 52, that's going to be Pierce again, right? Yep. Pierce. 46 is a 24. 24 against AS. 24 AS is 4 yards. 4 yards to Pierce. Alrighty, and we're going to do a short pass here. Short pass. That's going to be a 45. That's going to be a BS. 33. I think that's going back to Smith. Nope. That's going to Jones. He's a B, so we'll stay a BS. Jones is first. 15 on a BS. That'll be a 6 BS. 6 BS. And that's going to be 12 yards. And that'll be an 8-yard touchdown pass to Jones. Jacoby with his first catch is a touchdown. And now with 15 seconds. And with 5:30, it is now a 19. Let's see if the extra point's good. A 32 is a 39. 39 on the extra point is good. Alrighty. Now the kickoff with 5:30 to go. 5:30 to go. And that's going to be a hell of a kickoff. That'll be a 37. And that's out of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, Kansas City with 5:30 to go. I'll do a short pass here. And that's going to be 56. Who's that going to be to? 56. That'll be to Sean again. He is a C. A C against a 62. A BS. It'll stay a BS. And it's going to be a nice gain here. Going to be a nice gain. What is that? That is a 4 BS. That's 15 yards. 15 yards. Yard completion. Go short again. And that's going to be a 61. Who's that to? 61. Again, a Sean. Again, it's a C. C against a 13. A C against a CS. A CS. And it is a 9. 9 CS. And that'll be good for 6 yards this time. I didn't realize doing that. How's it been? I'll have to see. I guess it's been given it to. I'll have to look here. What did I say? 15, that was a 9. And a 9 was CS, 7 yards. Let's see if it's been giving these completions to the right people. I haven't been paying attention to that. Yeah, it has been. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, we'll keep it in the air. We'll do a medium pass. 2nd and 3 medium pass. Medium pass. That'll be a 14. That'll be to Dwayne. He's an A. 54 is a CG, make it a BG. A BG 14. 14 on a BG. Incomplete. Okay, we'll do a short pass here on 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, a short pass. 24. That'll go to Baldwin. Baldwin is a C. C on a 45. C on a 45. 45 is a 14. 14. CG. 14. CG. That's complete for 8 yards. Complete for 8 yards and a first down. Let's see here before. Let's make sure it's doing this. I'm not going to put the passer in. See if it keeps up with this. Right now he is 7 for 13. Let's see if he goes 8 for 14. I say it was 9 yards, didn't I? 45 was a 14, 14, and a CG, 8 yards. Now let's check, make sure it's doing this right. Yep, so I don't have to put the passer in there. Okay, we'll do an outside run out to 50-yard line. That'll be Charles. That'll be a 18 on a BS. 18 on a BS. 18 BS. And that'll be 6 yards for Charles. And they'll go back outside here. I want to run. 2nd. That'll be Charles again. On a 26. It'll be a 22. 22 on an AS. 22 AS is 2 yards. And they're going to go for it on 3rd down, 4th down if they don't get it. So they're going to do a medium pass here. Medium pass. Medium pass, 65. Who's that to? 65, that's Wiley. He is a C, right? Yep, a C. So a C. 64 is a 10. 10 on a CG, and it'll stay a CG. CG. CG10. So I said 64 is a 10. Yep. CG10. 10 on a C. G. That's incomplete. 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 And they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. They're on 4th and 2. 4th and 2, they're going for it. Short pass. 56. Here's that 2. 56 is Sean again. Here's a 13 is a 4. It'll stay a 6. And that was a 66 until I hit it. A 3 on a CS. A 3 on a CS, right? 13, yep. 3 on a CS. First down plus 7 yards. And he gets out of bounds. 7 yards. And he gets out of bounds. And they're going to do an outside run with 2:15 to go here. 2:15 to go. That'll be Charles. 32. 32 is a 26. 26 against the CD. 26 CD. 26 CD, and he's going to lose 1 yard, Charles is. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Two-minute warning. Charles. Now we'll do a short pass here. Short pass. 53. And that's going to Baldwin. He is a C. A 26 is a 17. And a CS on a short pass. CS. 17 CS. And that's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 12. Third and 12. We'll do a medium pass this time. Medium pass. Or did he want to do a short pass and try to get in field goal range? They're down by 10. They'll do a short pass. Short pass. That's going to be a 64. That'll be a CS. 42. Who is that? 42 is McClusker. That'll be an A, so that'll make it a B. That'll be a BS. 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 And a 15, a 9 BS. A 9 and a BS. And that's 8 yards and out of bounds. 8 yards and he gets out of bounds. And they're going to go for the field goal here. Field goal on the 29-yard line. 29, 32 on a 32 is a 40 on the 29. A 40 on the 29 and 40. Nope, no good. It says it has to be on the 28. He misses it. Misses it just wide. Missed it. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. Baltimore has the ball on their own 37. Up by 10. Up by 10, and we're going to do a medium pass here. Medium pass. They got all 3 timeouts. That's going to be the Antoine Bolden. 14 on a medium. That's a 35. And this is a 35. 35. BS making an AS. AS 35. That's going to be only a 3-yard gain. TH. 3-yard gain on a TH. 3-yard gain on a TH of 42. On a TH is a 6. Holding on the defense will take the 5 yards. Take the 5 yards on the defense for holding. 42 TH, right? 6. Okay. 5 yards. 15 seconds comes out. And we'll do another medium pass here. Another medium pass. And that 22, that is going to be to Antoine Bolden. And that's going to be an 18. 18 and a 52. BG making an AG. AG on a 18. 18 AG is incomplete. Incomplete. And they're just going to run the ball to Rice up the middle. Make them come out. So that's going to be a 43 to Rice. Rice on a 43 is a 14. 14 against an AD. 14 against an AD. And that's 7 yards for Rice. And they're going to call a timeout and force them to punt. And here's the punt. Sam back to punt. 55. 55 is a 17. 17 on the punt. And they're on their 49. 17 on the punt. 17. That's going to be down at the 5-yard line. Nice job by Sam. Out of bounds. That'll go 46 yards. And that'll end the half. Ain't first down. He didn't get a first down. And no kickoff. Baltimore. or get the ball to start the second half here. Take a look at the halftime stats. Halftime stats. Baltimore 14 first downs. They're 13 for 57 yards on the ground. FLACCO is 14 for 19 for 198. One fumble. They've got 6 penalties for 40 yards. They've turned the ball over twice. Both teams have had the ball 15 minutes. The Ravens are 3 for 5 on third downs. And they are 1 for 2. They are 2 for 2 inside the 20. 1 touchdown, 1 field goal. Kansas City 8 first downs. They're only 11 carries for 22 yards. 10 for 18, but only 77 yards. Been sacked 1 time. 3 fumbles. They have 3 penalties for 14 yards. They've turned the ball over 4 times. No wonder they're still in the game. Let's go down here for the second half kickoff. Well, we can look here at I didn't want to do that. Go back. Darn it. This doesn't want to cooperate with me. FLACCO 14 for 19, 198 yards, 1 interception, 2 touchdowns. Matt CASSEL 10 for 18, 77 yards, 2 interceptions and a sack. Rice 9 carries for 49 yards, a 5.4 yard average. Pierce 4 carries, 8 yards for a 2 yard average. Charles 6 carries, 17 yards for a 2.8. Hillis 4 carries, 5 yards, 1.3. Antoine Bowden, who was only thrown to 1 time in the previous game, has been thrown to 10 times, 7 catches for 133 yards and an 81-yard touchdown catch. Torrey Smith 4 targets, 3 catches, 46 yards. Pena 2 targets, 2 catches for 9 yards. Rice 1 target, 1 catch for 2 yards. Jacoby Jones 1 target, 1 catch for 8 yards. Rice is fumbled. Pollard has recovered a fumble. Tucker is 2 for 2 in field goals, along with 46, 2 for 2 in extra points. Sam's 1 punt for 46 yards that went out of bounds. And let's see here. Sukup 1 for 2 in field goals, as long as 25, 1 for 1. They have yet to punt the ball with the turnovers and scoring. Alrighty, now for the second half kickoff. What the heck just happened? It's supposed to be Kansas City kicking off. Go back. Kansas City's supposed to be kicking off. Am I right? Should be. Redo this. Okay, just do the punt out of bounds. Okay, and it'll kick off. Okay, now the 46, that'll be a kickoff, will be a 19 on the kickoff, 63-yard kickoff. And a 54 for Jones on the kickoff. 54. That's a 36. Man, this is a sloppy game. 36, right? 36. And that'll be a 13 TK. 13 TK. 13 TK. TK. 51 on a TK. 7, that's holding on the offense. And so that'll be 17 yards on the return. What the hell? It switched again. It did it again. That's bullshit. Why is it switching? This is gonna piss me off again. Fucking glitches. Don't want that. Don't want that. 'Cause This would take so fucking long as this glitching shit. I don't care what it is. Out of bounds. I keep doing this same shit. It's getting on my nerves. And they're supposed to kick off. Kick off. Yes. And there it goes. It switches to fucking Kansas City getting the ball, and that's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I'm telling you. I gotta figure a way to get around this. Let's see if I click receive, it's going to fall. Oh, it'll let me do that. Alright. Somehow, the Ravens has got to get the ball. When, I'm forgetting what the fucking play was. Ain't that awful? All this dicking around. So 50, 46. 46 is a 19. A 19 on the kickoff. On the kickoff should have been 63 yards, right? 63. That's right. Excuse me. And it was 17 yards and holding. and holding. So it should be the Ravens at the 19. So that's what we're going to punt. Colquitt's going to punt. And it's going to go to the 19-yard line. And out of bounds. That'll be 2. 62 yards and out of bounds. That's how we're doing it. Giving the ball right back. I'm not messing around. And no time's coming off the clock. Giving it right back. Yes. Okay. So they're on their 19. What are they supposed to be? God damn. That was way too fucking hard. Sorry about that. I'm getting aggravated. Folks. Okay. We'll do an inside run here. Inside run. And it'll be the starters. So it'll be the Rice on an inside run. 46 AS 24. 24 AS. And that's 4 yards for Rice. And Flacco will go to the air here on 2nd and 6. Short pass. Short pass of 12. That's not going to be good. 28. 46. It's got to be a starter though. 46. And that is Rice. And here's an A. That'll be an AD. And what did I say? It was a 28. 28 AD. And he's going to get sacked for 3 yards. And who gets the sack? 23. 23 on the sack is Houston. Houston says, we got a problem. I got Flacco in my hands. Houston with the sack. Okay. It's 3rd and 9. We'll stay short. Stay short. 62. It's going to be the Doss. He's a C. He is a C. 54. That's going to be a 36. 36 against a AG. AG 36. That's 4 yards and a TH. 4 yards and a TH. And a 26 on the TH is holding. They'll take the 4 yards. And they'll have to punt. And Sam comes out to punt. And get rid of these. That'll be a 24. That'll be an 18 on the punt. 18 on the punt. And that's going to be 48-yard punt. 48-yard punt. And Javon is going to return it. 48-yard punt. And a return of, with a punt, that'll be a K, 54K. That's a 36. Damn. 36 on the punt return. 36 on the punt return is 3 yards TQ. 3 yards. And a TQ. And a 63. A 63. 63 TQ. And that's holding on the offense. They want to move them back 10 yards. That's going to be a 44 yards from there. They'll decline the penalty and take the ball. They'll have it in pretty good field position. At the 32. At the 32. And they'll do an outside run here. Outside run. And that'll be Charles on a 32 BS. 32 BS. And that is going to be a rare play 3. Rare play 3. Rare play 3. And an 11 on a rare play 3. Broken play, trapped. Quarterback throws in desperation to 03, who tries to run, use 03 running column and an inside run play for this result. Who is 03? Who is 03? 03 is Allen. Allen on the run. Allen on the run. And a 12. That's a 30. 30. And what did it say? 30. Well, we'll just keep the same defense. 53 BS. 30 BS. Inside run. 30 BS. BS is minus 4 yards for Allen. Crazy game. This is a crazy game. Allen. Minus 4 yards. Alrighty. Minus 4. We'll go do a short pass here. Short pass. 41. That'll be a 24. 46. That'll be to McCusker. And I just dropped the damn dice. Where did it go? McCusker. It's so an A on a 55. CD, make it a BD. BD 24. 24. That's going to be intercepted probably. BD 24. Yep. It's going to be a 59. Seen this before. 59 on the interception. 6-12 on a 59. He gets sacked for 9 yards. And that's an interception. He throws it for a 9-yard loss. That's crazy. Throws it for a 9-yard loss. Cassel. Throws it to 9-yard loss. See who gets it. It's Not even going to let me do 9 yards. Only let me do 5. See if it'll let me type in -9. I doubt it. And he's going to get the interception. An interception, 41. 41. That's Ed Reed gets the interception. Reed with the interception. And see how far he returns it. 36 for Reed. 36 is a 7. 36 and a 7. 36 and a 7. That is 61 yards. So that'll be a touchdown. 61 yards. So that's a touchdown. If it went -9, that'll be a 19. Ed Reed with the touchdown. And the extra point. And 2 pick sixes in this game. And that'll be good. And it is now 27-10. And now the kickoff. Ed Reed with a pick 6. And that'll be a 31 on the kickoff. That'll be a 17. 17 on the kickoff is 72 yards. And I'll just take the touchback. And now they are down by 17. We'll do an outside run here. That's going to be a Charles 16 against the CG. 16 against the CG. Against the CG is 7 yards for Charles. And they'll do a short pass here. And that'll be to Dwayne, a 65. 18 against the BS. 18 BS. 18 BS is incomplete. And we'll do an inside run down here. 62. 36 should be Charles. Yep, Charles. 62 is a 24. 24 against a CS. 24 CS. Ain't going to get it, I can tell you that. 24 CS. And that is 2 yards. He is 1 yard short. Charles is 1 yard short. They'll have to punt. They'll have to punt. Here's the punt. By 16. That'll be an 8. 8 on the punt. And that'll be 41 yards on the punt. Not a great punt. And a 31 for Jones on the punt. That'll be a 13. What kind of return is that? A 13. That is a 4 yard return. Baltimore with the ball on their own 34. We'll do an inside, and that'll be 32. That'll be Rice. Rice with the ball. A 65 against a 45. A 65 is a 24, and that'll be against a BS. BS inside 24. 24 inside. 24 inside BS. That'll be 3 yards for Rice. And we'll do a short pass here on 2nd and 7. And that'll be a 31. That'll be an 8. 55. Who's 55? That's a C. 24. AS will make it a BS. BS 8. BS 8. And that is 8 yards to Ed Dickinson. 8 yards to Ed. And that'll be a first down. We'll go back to the run. We'll go out. And that's going to be a 52. That's going to be Pierce. Pierce with the carry. A 55. That's going to be a good game. 15. 15 against AG. 15 AG. And that's 14 yards for Pierce. Bernard for 15 yards. And we'll do a medium pass from here. A medium pass. A medium pass. That'll be a 51. Who's that going to? And that is going to Rice. He's a B on a medium pass. A B to Rice. A 21. 21 is a 16. A 16 against a BS. 16 against a BS. And that's going to be incomplete. And we'll go back to the running game. And 62, who's that going to be? That's still going to be Pierce. Pierce comes back on the field. Pierce with the 36. And that's going to be a 22. 22 against a BB. 22 against the BD. BD. And that's 3 yards for Pierce. And it is pouring here. We'll do a short pass here on 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. And that's going to be to 62. Who's that? That's Doss. He's a C. A C. 43 is a 13. A 13 against an AG will make it a BG. A BG 13. BG 13. And that's going to be a fumble. A fumble 36. A fumble 36. fumble, 36. A 65 on a 36. 2 yards and he fumbles out of bounds. We're just going to say he gets his own fumble. And 0 yards since it went out of bounds. Oh, it's not going to let you. We'll just say Rice gets it 0 yards because it won't let you pick out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th and 5. We'll have to punt. Have to punt. I don't know. Go for a field goal here. Let's go for a long field goal. We're up by 17. Let's try to make it 20. A long field goal from the 35. He can do it. Tucker says I can do it. He can do it. A 35. 35 is a 17, a 17, and that is good. That is good. A 52-yarder for Tucker. And it is now 30 to 10. Up by 20. Here's the kickoff. 7. That's going to be a 62. That'll be a 5 on the kickoff. A 5, 70 yards, and they'll just take the touchback. And they're down by 20. They're going to come out with a short pass here. A 16. That'll be a 23, 51 against a C, 56, BS, we'll leave it a BS, 23, BS 23. Is that going to be intercepted again? BS. Still in the third quarter. Yep. That's going to be another interception. Another 59. And a 41. That goes 3 yards. 3 yards. 3 yards. See who intercepts it. 13. And that's going to be Williams with interception. And Williams with a 53. That'll be a 12. And a 12 is 14 yards. And it is 1st and 10 from the 11. 1st and 10 from the 11. And this is going to be the Ray Rice show. We're not even going to roll for it. We're just going to hand the ball off to Ray and see what he can do here from the 11-yard line. A 36. A 36 is a 24 AG. 24 AG. 24 AG is 3 yards for race. We'll do another run to race. 1 second down. Second down, another run to race. 44. And that's going to be a 15. A 15 against an AS. 15 AS, 14 yards, make it 8 and a touchdown for Rice. And that'll do it, folks. Turn out the lights, this party's over. 16 is an 18. And that's good. And now the kickoff. 32 is a 7. And that's 62 yards. Of 44, that's going to be a good return. 44 is a 9. A 9 on the return. A 9, that's 32-yard return. Kansas City has the ball at their own 35. And now they're down by 27. They got to start throwing the ball. Be a short pass. And a 31. Who's that going to be to? Wrong team. And Baldwin's going to get it. That'll be a C. He's a C. A C. And 22 is a 7. And a 7 against a CD. It'll stay a CD. 7 CD. And that'll be 5 yards. Nope. 4 yards. Keep it in the air. Keep it in the air. 45. Who's that going to be to? 45 is to Dexter. Dexter is an A. 23. That's going to be a 30. 30 against a BG. 30 against a BG. He's going to get sacked for 8 yards. And who gets the sack? 25. And L or B is going to get the sack. And they'll have to do a medium pass there. 3rd and 14. 15 of 55. That might be complete. That'll be the Dwayne Bowie. That's going to be a 8 against a 41 AS. An 8 against an AS. Yes, and that's good for 13 yards and out of bounds. 1 yard short. One yard short. Gets knocked out of bounds 1 yard short. And they're going for it. Inside run to Charles. Inside Charles. A 34. A 34 is a 35. 46. BS. BS 35. BS 35 is, he loses a yard, but here's a TE on the play. He doesn't get the first down, and a TE, and a 14 on a TE is an 8. Illegal block. They'll decline the penalty. Charles loses a yard, doesn't pick it up. And the Ravens get the ball in great field position. That'll be 15 seconds. And we'll against the CS. CS. That'll be 2 yards for Rice. This time it'll bounce outside. That'll be to Rice, a 34. 34 is a 36, of course it is. On an AG. 36 AG. That's a -1 in a TE. We just had that. -1 in a TE. And a 64. 64. 18. Offsides defense. They'll take it. 5-yard penalty on the defense. And it's 2nd and 3. Flacco will go up top. He'll be short. That'll be to, who the hell is that to? That is to Allen. He's a C. A 14. That's a 35. Against a BS. 35 BS. That's 8 yards and a TH. 8 yards TH. 35 on a TH. 35. TH. 6. Holding on to defense again. Another 5 yards, and that'll be a first down. Back to the running game. That'll be a 23. And that'll be Pierce. Pierce and a AS. 29 AS. 29 AS. That's -2 for Pierce. And we'll go short here. Short against a 56. 56 is Ed again. He's a C. C. 28. 12. That'll be a BG. We'll stay a BG. And what did we say it was? A 28. 28 BG's probably going to get sacked. Probably going to get sacked. Yep, Flacco's going to get sacked for 5 yards. And who gets the sack? 22. 22. Sack. Houston gets the sack again. just going to run Rice outside here. Run Rice outside on 3rd and 17. Pick up as much as we can. Rice against an AG. And that'll be a 24 AG. 24 AG. Picks up 3 yards. And we'll bring the field goal unit out again. Another long one. Another long one for Tucker. This will be a 52-yarder. 53 is a 17. 17. 17 on 35. 17. And that's good. And Tucker connects again. And it's now 40 to 10. Up by 30. With a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff here. 22 is a 25 on the kickoff. 25, and that's a touchback. I gotta remember that. I keep forgetting. Touchback. Okay, here we go. Short pass. 44. Who's that going to be? 44. Dexter's going. He's an A. 52. He's a 29. 29 AS. 29 AS. And that's probably going to be a sack. 29 AS. Yep, -3. And he gets the sack this time. 12. That's probably going to be Paul. Yep, Paul gets the sack. All right, now we'll do a medium pass on 2nd and 13. 30 seconds to go in this quarter. 64. That'll be the 64 is a 18. 18 against a AD. 18 AD. It's going to be incomplete. And again, another medium pass here. 22, that might be complete. A 22 is a 7. 51, who's that to? 51, that's Dexter. He's a B on a medium. A B. 42 CS, it'll stay a CS. CS on a 7. 7 CS. That's good for 7 yards. Short of the 1st down now. That'll end the quarter. We go to the 4th quarter. It is 40 to 10. And we'll have the punt here in the 4th quarter. And that's going to be a 22. Cokewood gets a hold of this one. And that'll be a 2 punt. A 2 on the punt. A 2. And that'll be down at the 7-yard line. 69-yard punt out of bounds. Nice job. Ravens should have fielded that. First and 10 from the 7. And they'll just do an inside run here, try to get out of their goal line. Oh, that's going to be, that is the Ray. Uh-oh, that's a K. That is a K. K against a 43. 43 is an AD. They thought they was going to pass. And now, let's see what happens here. A 45. K, that's a 16. A 16 against an AD. And that is 17 yards for Rice. That helps out. 17 yards. Rice busted up through there. Gets them out of their own goal line. We'll keep it on the ground. We'll stay inside. And that'll be Rice. A 64. That's a 17. 17 against a BS. 17 BS. And that is 8 yards for Rice. Keep it on the ground here. And that's going to be Bernard, 43. That's going to be a 32. 32 against AS. 32 AS. And that's going to be a rare play 4. Rare play 4. 8. Quarterback fumble, snaps 0-4, falls on it for a 1 yard gain. Who's 0-4? 1. So it's 1. Flacco. No yards. Fumble. Just give him 1 yard. Give him 1 yard. Fumble. And 0-4. Who is it? Oh, it's the center, Matt Burke. Burke recovers the fumble. That picks up. That's 3rd and inches, they say. 3rd and inches. Just doing inside runs. That'll be the Rice. 31. That'll pick it up. A 17 against a BS. 17 against a BS. And that's 8 yards for Rice. Just what the Ravens are looking for, just to pound it out here. 8 yards. Keeping it on the ground. That'll be a 42. Is that Rice? Yes, that is Rice. A 45. That'll be a 22 against a AS. 22 AS. And that's 5 yards. I'm going to bounce it outside this time. I'm going to bounce it outside. Matter of fact, 2nd and 5. We're going to throw it. A short pass here. Short pass. That's going to be a 45. That'll be a 14. 22. That is to Baldwin. He's an A. 21 and AS. It'll stay in AS. I said it's a 14. 14 AS. 14 AS. That is 8 yards. And a 1st down. back to the ground inside. He's got a season high 141 yards. He's having a hell of a game. That's going to be Rice, a 46-24 against an AD. 24 AD. That's 5 yards for Rice. This is a time-consuming drive here. Another run here. Again, the Rice, a 14. That's a 35. 35, not good. AS, 35. AS. That's 2 yards and a TE. 2 yards and a TE. And a 23. And that's going to be holding against the offense. So that's going to make it 2nd and 15. We'll do a short pass here. And 43, who's that going to? 43 is to Rice. Man, they're just using him up here. Rice on a short is an A against a 63. And that's a 35. AS 35. 35 AS. That's an 11-yard gain, but that's a TH. TH on an 11-yard gain. Was I looking at the right board? Maybe not. Short of 35. 35. What did I say it was? 26 AS. 7-yard gain and a TH. 61. 61 is 18. All sides on the defense. They'll take that. Makes it 2nd and 10. Saves the down. Plus it lets them burn more time off too. And we'll do an outside run this time. Outside. 46, that's Bernard, ain't it? Yep, Pierce has got it. 43. That's a 32. A 56. 32 on it. 32 on an AS. 32 on an AS. That's going to be a fumble. You got to be kidding me. Nope. It's a rare play 3. Rare play 3. 4 on a rare play 3. Quarterback misinterprets coach's call for a running play, instead throws a pass intended for 0-1. Use quarterback's pass column short play selection. So it's AS. AS. 15 on an AS is a 6. 6. 6 on an AS. He did a good job there. 6 on an AS. That's going to be 15 yards. 15-yard pass play. 15 yards. Antoine Bolden. John's like, what the hell's he doing? We'll go back to the 1 to 30, so we're have to change charts here. 30. And we'll do an inside run. And a 46, and that is Bernard. Yep, Bernard. That'll be a 26, a 24, 24 AG. 24 AG is 2 yards for Pierce. outside run this time. That's going to be the race. Oh, this is going to be a good one. 44. That is a 15 against all them fours. Everything's a 4 against an AG. 14 against an AG. No, 15 against an AG. 15 AG. 8 yards for Rice and a first down. Outside this time. And that's going to be the Bernard, 24 against the CS. 24 CS. And that's 2 yards and out of bounds. Minus 2 yards out of bounds. And we'll do a short pass here on 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. That's going to be a 45. Who's that to? 45 is to Rice. He's an A. 61. It'll be a 12. 12 against a AS. 12. AS 7 yards. Pass. To Rice. 7 yards. 3rd and 5. And we'll do an inside run here. Inside run. 65. Who gets the ball here? Allen gets the ball on a 12. 12 is a 26. And then AD. 26 AD. And that's 3 yards for Allen. Just short, 2 yards short. Tucker's going to come out and kick another field goal. A lot shorter. This one from the 12. 64 is a 17, and that should be good all day. 17 from the 12, and that's good. How long of a drive was that? Down to the 7 mark. Let's take a look. That was a long drive. That was a 7-minute 30-second drive. Took up half that quarter. That is crazy. How many plays? 15 plays. 15 plays. 15 plays. Alrighty, here's the kickoff. And he booms this one. That'll be a 37. And that'll be a touchback. He got all of that one tuckered in. And now they're down by 23 with 7 to go. Coming out firing again. That'll be a, this one, that'll be a 31. Who's that to? 31. That'll be a B. Tom gets it a B. And a 43 is a 32. 65 BS. Stay a BS. Stay a BS. What did I say? 20 what? 32. 32 BS. That's going to be a rare play probably. Yep, a rare play 7. Rare play 7. And a 50. So that'll be an 8. 8. Illegal shift by offense before snap. Pass incomplete. Defense roughs pass or disregard. So 15-yard penalty on the defense. And short pass. 41. Who's this one to? This is Charles. Short pass. He is a B. B. 56 is a 21. BS 21. And that's incomplete. And they're going to run the ball inside, try to get something here. Make it. So that'll be a 43. And that'll be Charles. That'll be a 32 against a BS. 32 BS. 32 BS. Is that going to be another rare play? Rare play 3. Rare play 3. And an 8 again. 8 on a 3. Offense holding. Defense personal foul. Both called. Offsetting penalties. Replay down. Now they're going to go short pass. That'll be a 35. Who's that to? That is going to be the Charles. He's an A. 14. That's a 35. That'll be a penalty. A 43. That'll be a CG. Make it a BG. A BG. 35. And that'll be 7 yards and a TH. 13. That's a 6. Holding on the defense. Give him 5 yards. That'll be 15 seconds. 6 minutes to go in the game. They're going to do a medium pass with 2nd and 5. Medium pass, 2nd and 5. A 41. Charles again. Now he's a B on a medium pass. He's a B on, no, he's a C on medium passes. 62. That'll be a 21. 21 against CD. 21 CD. This ain't going to be good. 21. That's going to be intercepted, ain't it? Yep. 65. Throws another interception. 65. 32 on a 65. Eight yards downfield. And who gets the interception? BA 63. Who's getting the interception? Man, he's having a hell of a game. Cornell is having a hell of a game. Gets an interception. He's already got like 2 sacks, I think. Now an interception. And let's see how far he returns. 62. 62 is a 28. 28. 28. loses a yard. Alright. We'll just do an inside run here. That'll be a 62 to Rice. 25 against a AS. 25 AS. And that's 0 yards. I gotta remember that. Another inside run here. That's going to be Rice. All this is going to be a K. A K. 25 against an AG. AG. 61. 15 on an AG. 15 AG. And it's 16 yards for Rice. And a first down. Okay, 1st and 10. 4:45 to go, keeping it on the ground inside. And that's going to be to Rice, 16. And that's a 26 against a CS. 26 CS. And that is 1 yard for Rice. We'll do a short pass here, trying to pick up the first down. That'll be 43. Who's that going to? 43, Rice. You can't get a break. 32 is a 26. 26 AD. 26 AD. He's going to probably run for it. Yep. Against an AD, FLACCO takes off. 43 is a 34. 34 against an AD. That is 17 yard. That's F17. He could fumble. Not what you wanted. F17. 34. 34. 17. 5 yards. And he fumbles. I'm just going to say he runs. 5-yard loss. He fumbles and who gets it? D what? D7 gets it. Who gets it? D7. Linebacker gets it. Sloppy air for FLACCO. Minutes to go in the game here. Okay, here we go. Short pass. That'll be a 65. Who's getting that? Wiley's getting that. He's a C. 64. is a 10, 10 BS, 10 BS, 10 BS. That is 6 yards. Six yards to Wyatt. And everybody's going to be calling their timeouts in this game. Charles outside. They're even going to run Charles. 65 is a 24. 24 CS. 24 CS. And that's going to be no gain. Can't even trick them. Do another short pass here. 63, 54. Baldwin. That'll be a 63, 33, 33 CS, 33 CS. That's another damn fumble. 36. 36. 36 and a 54. 54. 36. 11 yards. He's sacked for 11 yards. And fumbles. He gets a sack. 56. Who gets the sack? 56. Paul gets the, no he doesn't, Paul doesn't. McLean gets the sack. Albert gets the sack. Who did I say gets the... That's 11. What was it? D8 gets... Who's D8? Corey Williams gets the fumble. Corey Williams gets the fumble. Okay. We're outside the 30 still. And Pierce is going to get the ball. Just going to give the ball to Pierce. Run out the clock here. It's all going to be Pierce. Pierce is in the game now. So we're not going to look. And this is going to be inside runs. 62, 24, 24 and an AG. 24 AG is 2 yards. another inside run. 13 is a 19 and an AS, 19 AS. And that's 2 yards. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. And again, we'll just keep it on the ground here. 16 to 25. 25 BS. And that'll be 0 yards. And we're down to 1:15. No, they're not going to call timeout. And I'm going to run Pierce here, even on 4th down here. That'll be a 62 of 24. 24 against an AG. And that'll be 2 yards. And they're just going to kneel and end this game. Just going to kneel and end it. And 43 to 10. Alrighty, what a game. Baltimore 24 first downs, 41 rushes, 174 yards. Flacco was 19 for 25 for 234 yards. We had 8 fumbles in this game. I am going to look about changing that. 9 penalties for the Ravens, 70 yards, 3 turnovers. Time of possession, 36 minutes. Ravens were 4 for 11 on 3rd downs. They 0 for 1, but that was just to run the clock out. Kansas City 9 first downs, 18 carries, 22 yards, 14 for 28 for 107 yards, sacked 4 times, 4 fumbles, 6 penalties for 29 yards. They had 8 turnovers. Crazy. You could say 4 of them was fumbles. Flacco 19 for 25, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, was sacked twice. Rice 23 carries, 133 yards, 5-yard average, 1 touchdown. Pierce 13 carries, 30 yards, 2.3 average. Allen 1 carry, 3 yards. Antoine Bolden 9 catches, 156 yards, and 1 touchdown. Torrey Smith 3 catches, 46 yards. Pitta 2 catches, 9 yards. Rice 2 catches, 9 yards. Doss 2 catches, 6 yards. Jones 1 catch, 8 yards. Charles 10 carries for 25 yards. Hillis 4 carries, 5 yards. Allen 1 carry, -4. Bowe 4 catches, 29 yards. Doherty 4 catches, 36. Baldwin 2 catches, 12 yards. Cooper 1 catch, 9 yards. Charles 1 catch, 8 yards. McCluster 1 catch, 7 yards. Wiley 1 catch, 6 yards. You had Jacoby Jones with no kick returns today. So let's take a look now at the rest of the games here on week 5. Go back to week 5. Miami beat Cincinnati 40-29. Atlanta over Washington 41-35. The Giants 31. Cleveland 6. Pittsburgh 31-10 in the Battle of Pennsylvania. Chicago 31. Jacksonville 13. Denver 38. New England 31. Houston 21. The Jets nothing. The Rams 36 and the Cardinals 10. Green Bay 31, the Colts 27. Baltimore you just watched. Tennessee and Vikings 24, Tennessee 23. New Orleans 37, San Diego 16, Seattle 23, Carolina 10, Buffalo 17, and San Francisco another loss 15. I want to thank Dave Gardner for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that bell, and if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, y'all have a great day and take care.